Hey, good morning, lovers. Welcome to our Love Leaders Unite call today, how to make sales using your online, portable, profitable coaching business. I'm so stoked to be here with you. Welcome on the inside. Let me know here who is joining us. Comment in the chat. Who is joining us live today? What's up? We have Carolina's in the house, Daisy, Elizabeth, Ellen, Janice. I am so excited to be here with you, lovers. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm Vanessa Simpkins, your host of A Love Leaders Unite. Guys, it is time. World has never needed you more. It's time to take your power back now. Today I want to cover some really important ideas for you that can help you launch your own coaching business online, help you generate sales from home where you don't need to go to a job or rely on somebody else for your financial welfare, your financial future. Never been a better time to rise and shine. Who's joining us here? Where are you from? Comment in the chat. What's up? Ellen is from Ontario, Canada. Anna is from Anna's here as well. Good morning, Anna from the UK. This is amazing. Turn on my computer and people from all around the world are tuning in. Daisy is from Milwaukee. Good morning, Daisy. Fatima is from Austin, Texas, is in the house. Good morning, good morning. All right, guys, let's jump into this because I've got people from all around the world telling me, hey, you know, there's like this global pandemic out there, and are people even buying coaching these days? Is this something that's even working? So I'm going to share with you guys, what's this? Carolina is from Argentina. We've got people from all around the world here. So I'm going to share my screen. We're going to cover some really cool training and hopefully answer a lot of the questions that you guys have been asking me in the pre-questionnaire when you register for the webinar. So thank you guys for chiming in with all of your questions. Please post them here in the chat as well if you're tuning in live, so I can answer them. But I want to share with you guys my screen. Let's see if this works here. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. This is just a few snapshots of what our clients are doing right now today in our graduates group. This is our graduates from the 10K and 30-day program. Trisha, it's a 10K week for me. This is my new normal. Right now, if you are going to lean in and get to work, there's an opportunity for you to become a leader, all right? And there's never been a better time to offer your services, especially if you're a healer, especially if you have leadership skills, if you have any kind of skills. You know, people are looking for your help right now. Tanza wrapped up June with a 17,300 cash day received. That's a cash day. That's not for the month. That's for a day. Are you guys, are the light bulbs going off yet? I know a lot of people here that are tuning in are already on the inside of our program. So congratulations if you're already doing our Wealthy Coach Academy or a 10K and 30-day program. These are the kind of results that you can be getting for you and your family. I don't care if you're brand new. I don't care if you have a website or don't have a website. So I want to check in with you guys and see what are the things that you're struggling with the most. So go ahead and type in the chat. These are the 5 reasons that most coaches and entrepreneurs struggle making money online. Number 1, they don't have an identity. They don't know what their expertise is. So I want to take a check-in with you guys here. Please comment in the chat, which one of these are you struggling with? Number 1, you're not really sure how to position yourself or what your expertise should be. Number 2, they don't know what they're selling. That means they don't really have a program put together yet. They're not really clear on what their offer is. Number 2, so please type in the chat, which one do you struggle with the most? Number 2, don't know what you're selling. Number 3, you don't have an influential offer or it's not enticing enough. This happens a lot with coaches as well. They're like, I made this program, it's not working, people aren't buying it. Not enticing enough, not an influential offer. That's number 3. Number 4, they don't talk to enough people. Okay, that means that they don't have enough leads coming in. All right, that's number 4. Don't talk to enough people, don't make enough offers, don't have any leads. No, the phone's not ringing, you got no one to talk to. Or number 5, they don't ask for the cash. This is kind of a combination of like, don't really know how to have a sales call, or I'm afraid to ask for the money, or when I have sales calls, they don't turn out. Don't ask for the cash. Okay, let's check in here with everyone and see where you guys are at. And then I'm going to dial in today's training based on those of you guys that are here live. So stoked to see so many people here joining. Okay. So we got Daisy's like number 1, 3, 4, and 5. Number 1 for sure. Number one. Don't have a program yet. All right. So a lot of people on number 1 don't have an identity, or maybe number 2. Number 1 and number 2. All right. So let me show you guys, Evelyn says number 3. Let me show you how we help you overcome all 5 of these. All right. With our 10K and 30-day blueprint, our recipe. We teach this in both our Wealthy Coach Academy and our 10K and 30-day program. Natalie says, I don't have enough leads. My husband doesn't want my Facebook page public. That's another great problem. I'm going to show you how we help our clients overcome all of these. All right, I'm going to share my screen again. Super stoked that you guys are tuning in here live and showing up and answering and getting in the game. I'll tell you why. There's never been a better time to launch your coaching business. All right, let me share this screen. This is the simple process that overcomes all of the problems. I'm going to explain to you why. It's a literal plan to a 6-figure and beyond coaching business. You don't need a website. You don't need a big email list. You don't need any of those things. All you need is your Facebook account, your iPhone. You can replace all of these with a very simple process. So what we help you do is we help you launch a Facebook ad, and we help you create a Facebook group, okay? And that's where people start joining in your Facebook group. This becomes your online tribe. It becomes your platform. So somebody here who mentioned she doesn't want her husband doesn't want her to have a public Facebook page on Facebook. That's okay. You don't have to use your personal profile. You use your group where you do all your promotions in there, okay? So a lot of people who don't know what their identity is yet, they don't have a program yet, this becomes a place for you to get really clear, all right? To get really clear. Clarity is power. So this is where you start doing your 30-day video challenge. This is a way to bust through all your visibility blocks, start promoting yourself, start making offers, start engaging with people in your group, and you find out, what it is they're struggling with. And that's how you create your program. So you use it kind of like a platform. Let me tell you, as soon as you put yourselves online on video, instant expertise. It's going to break through all of your visibility blocks. You're going to have people, commenting on your videos saying, you're going to have people raising their hands wanting to join your program. So Facebook ad to a group. This is where you do your 30-day video challenge. And this is where you start enrolling people into your programs. You get them on a phone call and you enroll them in your program. Let's say you have a program that you sell for $2,000 or $3,000 or $1,500 or $5,000. Can you see you only need a few sales to hit a $10,000 a month income? That's how we do it, you guys. And this is how we're able to teach people really simple, $5 to $10 a day ad spend to get people from all over the world to join your group. This is your platform. And this is where you get to show up, be visible, deliver value, and make offers to people who can say yes. Now, this has worked for so many people. This has worked for so many people for so many years. We would be here for literally days if I were to show you videos and videos and videos of our clients who have successfully implemented this. Teachers who leave their teaching business and make $17,000 their first month. Holy shit balls, second painful sale. It's only the 3rd day of the month, 7,000 in 3 days. I just signed up another one into my program. It's really happening. Guys, you can do this. And it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to take you 9 months. In the next 90 days, you guys could have this set up. I'm going to show you something here. I've been working on a webinar for the last couple of days, and I want to show you guys something. I want to show you a video of one of our graduates. It's so good. It's hard for me to go through and pull out, figure out which videos to show you guys. There's so many on our website, on YouTube. You guys can check these out. But I'm going to show you guys a video, and then we're going to launch into Q&As. I'm going to answer your questions directly. So just give me a moment here. I'm going to find this video because it's so rad. I was going through this the other day. Okay. Let me show you this. Share my screen. And please put your questions in the chat because I'm going to jump in here to live Q&A with you guys in just a moment. All right. You guys should be able to see this. Listen to this.
Hi guys, my name is Gabrielle. I'm just like swimming on this beautiful deserted island in the middle of the Caribbean seas in Panama. So I'm here to talk to you about Vanessa. I met Vanessa many years ago at the farmers market where I work in Val David, my village. And I thought she had such a great energy that when I was looking for a business coach many years later, I contacted her right away. Vanessa has many good techniques to actually help you break through your limits and make your life the way you want it to be. The first thing she asked me when I contacted her was how much I wanted to make. To tell the truth, I didn't really care about it. What I really care about is the lifestyle I wanted. I didn't want to be tied to work and be spending my winters in Quebec because it's too cold there. So here I am, it's almost Christmas, and my husband and I are on this beautiful island in the middle of the Caribbean in Panama, and we got to travel for 3 months. And Vanessa helped me make that possible. So Vanessa is an amazing business coach. If you're looking for somebody that's going to help you break through your limitations, you definitely have to contact her and call her a lead because she knows what she's doing. For me, a business...
All right, you guys, I mean, it could go on and on here, but can you imagine traveling for 3 months in Panama with your husband? This is not just a way for you to make better financial means for you and your family, but a lifestyle where you're not tied to a job or tied to a desk. Come on. And people like Gabrielle, they joined our 10K and 30-day program. I'm going to drop the link for you guys if you're tuning in here live, but 10K and 30-day program.com is where you can find out all about our coaching programs, get the recipe, get our help to implement this in your business. All right, let's go to live Q&As. Let me answer some questions for you. All right. I know I want to help people overcome toxic narcissistic relationships, but only in this can be a lot involved plus in video. I'm not sure how much I should say, says Anna. Yeah, great question. So we give you on the inside of our program an exact blueprint. So we help you launch a 30-day video challenge. We give you scripts about what to say on video, how to make offers, how to use your stories. One of the tips I can share with you right now is your stories, okay? The story that I started sharing, the one that I never wanted to share, the Take Your Power Back Now story of how I overcame a narcissistic relationship of 8 years. This story that I sat on, my healing journey, I sat on it for 5 years. I didn't want to share the story. This became an international bestseller and launched a women's empowerment movement. So that story that you never want to share, that's really powerful. It gives a lot of people hope and inspiration. So your personal stories, case studies with clients, problems that your clients are having, your potential clients are having. These are things that you want to be sharing on video. Great question. Let me also go into the... let me go in and answer some of the questions that we got, the pre-questions here. And if you are joining me live here, please drop your questions in the chat so I can answer them. I'm going to go over here. A lot of people are saying that we need more leads. Do you have a public personal Facebook page for the 30-day challenge to work, or can you use your business page or group? You can do anything. You can, here's my take on, should you use your business page? Should you use your personal page? So the recipe for cash flow is really simple. It's be visible, deliver value, and make offers to people who can say yes. Now, your personal Facebook profile has a lot of people that you're friends with, that you're acquaintances with. They're not even maybe your friends. They know you. and you just have never made them offers. So that's where it's a great place to start. But we have a lot of clients that don't want to start promoting on their personal page. And so they use just their group. They use their business page. So it's really up to you. I always say, put your videos everywhere you've got eyeballs. Another great tip that I can share with you, when you're doing your videos and your live stream videos, create a playlist on YouTube and upload those videos there, because what happens when you start running ads, okay, this is the most exciting part about this. You start running ads, people see an ad on Facebook, and then they go and they do a Google search for you. And they're like, oh my God, they see you have some videos on YouTube in a playlist. And then they kind of start binge watching you. How many of you guys joined our email list and then started binge watching me somewhere on YouTube, right? People, this is what happens, right? So that's another great tip for you. Natalie says, yes, okay. So as you start doing your videos and you see some of them get really great engagement, go and download them and then upload them into YouTube and create a playlist. And you can call it training, or you can, create playlists on certain topics. You can also create a playlist with your student testimonials. It's a great thing that you can, give people the link to those playlists. I'm going to keep going through the questions because there are a ton in here. Anik asks, is it best to enroll 3 to 5 high-end clients over doing a master class at first? I've already been coaching people for free and have reached unbelievable results so far for them. Hence, I have reference, and I wonder if it would not be better with a larger clientele, given that so many are unemployed and all seem worried about their jobs. I look forward to hear your wisdom. Gorgeous Vanessa on the topic. All right. So Anik, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Here's what I suggest that you do. So you've already got a lot of results for your clients for free. So now what I would do if I were you is to enroll, 3 to 5 high-paying clients into a program, because now you're going to break through your own worthiness, deservingness. People are getting great results for you for your free stuff. Now you're going to start charging them. That's the first thing. Get them on the phone, enroll them into a one-on-one program. And then what we teach in our module 8 is running a mastermind. And that's where maybe you create a 90-day or a 6-month or a year-long mastermind program where you teach one-to-many. That's what our 10K and 30-day program is. We have 30, 40, sometimes 50 women in there. It's amazing, right? People ask questions and they get, they really get into this safe space where they can make friends with other people who are also on the same journey. They can feel like they're not alone, and they learn so much by what other people ask. So in module 8 of our training, we teach you guys how to run a mastermind. So I always recommend get your first 3 to 5 high-paying coaching clients so that you can, have results, you have some confidence, you can start charging what you're worth, and then move from there into a one-to-many coaching model. Great question. All right. Elizabeth says, does it sound crazy to be a food coach or a body coach, personal growth and development coach? Can you think of something better? You can absolutely, call yourself a food coach. You can call yourself a health coach, make it a bigger umbrella. What you really want to be doing is understanding what problems you solve for profit, Elizabeth, and be able to put that into your marketing. So then what you call yourself something that people can really understand. Health coach, I'm a weight loss coach, I'm a business coach, I'm a spiritual mindset coach. That's not so important. People get really hung up on what to call themselves because most of the gurus out there really spin you around in circles by telling you, you have to be so unique, your branding. That's not true. What you really need to do is be able to language and communicate quickly so that other people understand what it is, what problems you solve, what are the benefits that you get them. And then through watching your videos, as that's communicated, they really see, wow, this person knows what she's talking about. She can help me. So mindset and personal development are always part of it, right? No matter what you're teaching people, whether it's to gain more followers on social media, whether it's to up-level their leadership skills, get a better job, if you're a career coach, if you want to help people lose weight, whatever goal people are reaching, they're always going to be banging up against their own limiting beliefs, their own concepts of self, right? So mindset's a part of every program. These are awesome questions, guys. I'm so stoked that you're here. Please drop them in the chat for me. I am going to continue answering questions. Yes, Natalie, this is the website. If you want to check out our 10K and 30-day program.com, there is the link, 10K and 30-day program.com. I'll drop that in the chat. Elizabeth says, thank you. All right, let me keep going here. There's so many people that asked great questions. Renee says, I have a few ideas regarding creating a portable business, but nothing concrete. So you definitely, Renee, you definitely want to get clarity on your offer. This is hands down what stops most people from getting results is they have these ideas, but they're not clear about, will it sell? Is it good enough? What to price it? What do I put in it? How do I launch it? How do I get clients? How do I set myself up? How do I start is the biggest question that I get. We cover all of that in our program. We give you guys templates. We give you guys a 100-day offer Bible. It's 100 pages of my best social media posts that you guys can just deploy. You pick one every day, you pick one and you put it out there. But the clarity on your program, having all these ideas, without the clarity, you don't get into action. So she asked, how can I actualize when I have a low social media footprint? Is Facebook the only way to accomplish this goal? And isn't Facebook oversaturated? So again, this is an awesome question. And the answer is Facebook right now is still the biggest ad platform. All right. So there's billions of people in the world. There's 2 billion people on Facebook. And there is no other ad platform to get started for so little. And this is why we start people with a $5 to $10 a day ad spend to drive people to your group, because it's really inexpensive. It's like 60 something cents. We have one client here who's, oh my gosh, just launched my Facebook ad. I'm adding 100 people a week to her group. Just, she's on our live Q&A. She's like, I got a sales call in 15 minutes, So super exciting. It's really inexpensive. It's cheap. It's not oversaturated. Everybody's on Facebook. And the real problem is not turning those ideas that you have into an action plan. Right? That's really what you need support with. And unfortunately, too many coaches just sit with these great ideas and they never put them into action because they lack the clarity. So I don't want that to happen to you. I'm going to pull up that screen again that I was sharing. And this is the process. If you guys are just tuning in here live, again, this is the process that we help you, that we walk you through with our templates and of course our support and accountability. Launching a Facebook ad, you create a Facebook group, and that's where people start to join. We see that after about 400, once you hit this, I don't know why, it's this threshold about 400 people in your group. As soon as you get about 400 people in there, fireworks start to happen. Don't ask me why 400, it just seems to be what we've seen after taking hundreds, now thousands. I just did a review of our Entreport system. In the last 5 years, we've taken 1,200 people through this process. So I can say thousands of clients at this point. So you have your group. This is where you do your videos, you make your offers, and an offer can be, hey, if you want to get results, send me a private message and let's talk. Let's get on the phone. Let me walk you through. Let me see if I can help you. And then you enroll them in your program. The 4 steps, no website necessary. And this is how we've helped. You're going to see tons of client results. This is the process. So, let me see. So many questions here. I'm going to just keep running through them. Leslie says, I feel like I'm going in too many directions. Right. So again, clarity is power. Clarity is power. A lot of women are tuning in saying thank you for all of the support. Thank you for showing up. That's Carol. Okay, I'm just reading some of these. I'm a rapid transformation therapist. The whole premise is to do 1 to 4 sessions. I'm not certain how to make it a longer event, 3 months or 4 weeks. I need more help. So Christine is a rapid transformation therapist. This is great for therapists, for counselors. We've helped a lot of people move from meeting people in person to now taking their work online. So if it only takes 4 sessions to run your clients through the process, let that 4 sessions be your program. That's it. You can absolutely sell that. That's what I would recommend. You don't need to make it a 3-month program if it just takes, a couple of sessions. We have a lot of card readers, a lot of intuitive psychics, mediums, people who also start off by selling a one-off session. And then in that one-off session, they can enroll people into a longer program. Because here's the deal. We have our 90-day mastermind, right? Our 10K and 30-day mastermind. It's actually 90 days where we help you set up the sales attraction system. We help you get clear on your offer, what to call yourself, what's in your program, how to sell it. We help you set up your Facebook ads. We help you with sales and marketing, all of that in 90 days. And a lot of our clients, they get great results and they want more. So we have a year-long program, our Bikini Business Coach Mastermind. So some people are going to want to go from like A to A, B, C, D, E with you. And some people want to go from A to Z with you. And that's just the way it works. So give them an opportunity for that. You might find that you take people through the 4 sessions, whether you're a counselor or a therapist, online, which was rad, because then you don't have to be seeing people face to face. You have freedom. You can travel with your business. And then some people will want to continue working with you. So that's another option for you if you want to create a longer program for them to go as like a second stage. All right. Let me tune in here to Anna says, I was thinking to call myself a mindset coach. I would stay away from the word life coach because it's too general. It's a little bit too general. I like mindset coach, but what problems, here's a great exercise for you guys to do. What problems do your clients have? You want to start there. What are the top 10 problems your clients have? You also want to make sure that you're selling people on the destination and not the airplane. Like when you think of your coaching services, you want to think of, all right, like think about when you go on a trip. Okay, you go and you buy the destination, you buy Italy. You don't buy, yes, you have to buy a plane ticket, but people are buying the destination. They're buying the experience of eating, olives and fantastic cheese in Italy and the beaches, okay? And then you have to buy the plane ticket to get to that destination. That's kind of like your coaching program. People are buying the end result, the benefits, the experience. In our case, we're selling a lifestyle. We're selling clients. We're selling cash flow. We're selling confidence and cash flow. That's really what we sell. What we give people, the plane ticket, what we give people is this 90-day program in order for all of that to happen. So you want to look at your business like that. Are you selling Italy or are you selling the plane? Make sure that you're selling the experience, the destination, the results that people get after they work with you. This is a really big sticking point. And it's normal to kind of struggle with this because most people don't learn about marketing and sales in their job, right? Most people don't learn about this in school either. Great questions, you guys. I'm having a coffee here. It's fantastic. Oh my God. All right. Evelyn says, does it matter if you call yourself a relationship therapist or a relationship coach? Nope. You can call yourself either one. If you're a therapist, go with that. Do you give guidance on our niche? Absolutely, Natalie. In module 2, we have an entire module all about how to get clear on your ideal clients. And we have a really specific process that we teach you guys to dial in and hone in on your niche. And that's going to be really important because module 3, we start the Facebook ads. So you want to get clear on who your audience is, what problems you solve for profit, how to talk about that, how to, really get super clear, because this is another reason why Facebook is the best way to start. If you wanted to, I always say this, if you wanted to advertise to women who are 50, who drive a white Mercedes and go to yoga twice a week in this zip code or postal code, you can do that with Facebook. It's that targeted. You can target people who read certain books, who watch certain television shows, who are a certain age, if they're men, if they're women. That's why we recommend starting there, because you can get really laser focused on that audience and only fill your group with those ideal clients. So that's all covered in module 2, getting clear on your niche. Yep. Orly says, I would like to invite you, oh, awesome, on a conference to share my ideas in startups and technology. Thanks, Orly. Ellen says, I don't have years of coaching, but I have years of experience. I'm 64. How could I get clients? Hey, Ellen, do you know, this is a great question. You're never too old. We had a woman in her 80s actually get started doing this process. There was a woman that I remember, gosh, what was her name? This was years ago now. She was in her 60s. She was Australian. She just left a 20-year marriage. She said, screw it. I'm just going to revamp, reignite my entire life, recreate a whole new identity for myself. She goes, I've always wanted to be an inspirational leader. And started doing our video challenge, started setting up the ads. A year or so later, I'm online. And what do you know? I see her posting on her Facebook. She's now doing speaking events in front of thousands of people on stages. It was like so rad to see this woman's transformation. So if you're 64 years old, you've got a ton of wisdom to share with people. Let's just package that up. And I think this is where most people struggle, is how do I take, Vanessa, I have so much to talk about. What specific slice of the information should I actually package? What would be the most, the easiest for me to talk about? And also, what do people actually want to buy? So it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're willing to implement this recipe, it works. Great questions. I'm going to just keep answering because there's a ton of questions here in the chat. Welcome if you're joining us live. Harshada says, I'm in the WC already. The course is amazing. Right on, Harshada. I'm so happy that you are joining us. I'm a bit confused on what to call myself. Intuitive coach, intuitive personal coach, intuitive cosmic ordering coach. I'd call yourself an intuitive coach. Leave it at that. That's a big enough umbrella. That's a big enough umbrella for you. And you can, I'm sure you probably talk about law of attraction, manifesting, but what's the destination? That's what you really want to focus on. What happens after people work with you for 30, 60, 90 days? I can't wait to see you on one of our live Q&As. I was on there yesterday. I guess I missed you in the WCA, the Wealthy Coach Academy. Cannot wait to answer some of your questions there on the live Q&As. And Harshada says, I help people overcome their negativity and look at life in a different way. Okay, that's great. So what happens when people do that? What happens when people do that? What do they get, right? What's the Italy? Natalie says, what do you think about a mom coach? We have a ton of women that are parenting coaches. So let's get a little bit more defined. What does that mean exactly? What are you teaching moms? What's the Italy for them? What are the problems that they're overcoming? We've had women who teach women how to get pregnant. We teach women, we've seen some of our coaches, health coaches, fitness coaches, nutrition coaches, intuitive coaches, spiritual coaches, life coaches, mindset, spirituality, leadership, people who are, lead people that are in corporate jobs through the process of not burning out. I mean, there's so many ways you could spin this. So what kind of mom coach do you want to be? What exactly do you want to teach moms? Is a great question. So I hope the light bulbs are really going off here for you guys about what is really possible for you. Here is a screen share of one of our students. Vanessa, you changed my life. I made 13,208 days. I haven't even studied the sales module yet. These are women who are just starting the videos. I lost my mom when I was 28. She left me a note reading, "Don't let anyone stop you from saving the world." And that's really the message that I want to bring you here today. Don't let the powers that be, the fake news, the fake media run you in circles in fear. You know, don't let what's going on out there deter you. Our clients, our students, our graduates right now, in here now, today, are making sales like crazy, especially if you're in the healing modality. You know, people are having to process all kinds of grief, change, identity change, and they're looking for help. They need your help. There's never been a better time to rise and shine and start promoting your services and helping people. She said, "I knew I had to change the world, but I needed to refine my system and put it out there." A lot of you guys are in the same boat. You just need to get refinement on your offers and start doing it. Thanks, Vanessa Simpkins, for showing me exactly how to do that. I can't express my appreciation enough. Thank you from the bottom of my heart and soul. I mean, what would you guys do? Let's just take a quick poll here. Type in the chat. What would you do if in the next 30, 60, 90 days, your online coaching business generated, let's just say, half of our promise, $5,000 in sales? How would that change your life? What would you do? How would that change your life? Comment in the chat. What would you do with an extra $5,000? What would that help you do? Would you quit your job? Would you, I don't know. Would you go on a vacation? What would you do? Orly says, be generous. Oh, that's another great idea. Start giving to charities, helping more. Would you help your family? I would pay my debts and go see my parents. Yeah, get immediately into the 10K program. Yeah, absolutely. Come and join us in there. There is a ton of support for you over there. Orly says, family first. Yeah, yes, help my family and charities and pay debt. Daisy says, 5K wouldn't help me much. All right, so hey, do more than that. There's, you know, the greatest part about having your own business is that you're the one who decides how much that you can make. There's nobody else out there. There's nobody telling you, you know, your boss isn't telling you you can only make so much of a pay increase or a raise over the last 3 years. The only thing stopping you from making more money is you. So that's why we focus so much on confidence and cash flow. If you want to make more, it's really simple. Make more offers to people who can say yes. This is where you'd start investing $10, $20, $30, $40 a day in your Facebook ad. If you make more offers to more people, that's how you scale your income. You could start a mastermind. So there's nobody, if you want to do 10,000 a month, 20, 30, 50, we have some clients that, gosh, I got to show you here in our year-long program. These are people that have really gotten started with our recipe and then taken it to the next level. $50,000, $70,000. I'm going to show you guys here some of our other clients' results. Hold on a second. I do a quick little screen share here. You guys give me one moment, please. This is Violet. She's a relationship coach. Got started with us and quickly started hitting $73,000 in cash.
And I joined the year-long program in November, and I was averaging right around $30,000 a month in my business. And now I've gone 4 months in a row so far, even in February, with over $50,000 a month. And January was $73,000 in cash collected. So that. And I just started my business 2 years ago. So I was where maybe some of you ladies are like, I don't even know what to do to get a group program and what's my niche and all of that. So yeah. And the reason that I came to study with Vanessa is because the way that I was doing it before was so masculine. We had a similar kind of training, and I would have really high highs and then really low lows because it was just push, push, push and aggressive. And it didn't work. It didn't work for me. It wasn't feminine and it wasn't embodied. So I really wanted to be with a woman that I trusted, that I respected, who was a total boss babe, but still knew how to connect to her body and be vulnerable and do all of those things. So I came for the consistency, and I've gotten it. Yeah, I think that. And then something around like courage and coming from the heart versus coming from the head, which is similar, but I just want to share that distinction because I felt like before I would set goals and I would try to go after them, but they weren't necessarily authentic to me. And what I've learned from you is like, have fun, be yourself, be visible, and do something that you love. And I've always done what I've loved, but I've been approaching it from the outside in versus the inside out.
Yeah. How rad is that? Once you get clear on, running the ads and you have some confidence with that and some results, you just crank it up. So I think it was Daisy, if you want to make more than 5K, absolutely. Totally possible. Ellen says, I would help my daughter with her trans surgery. Orally, start by firing your boss. Yes. Invest in my first home. Right on, Fatima. Going to Disneyland after, of course, COVID-19. Yeah, absolutely possible, you guys. And the way to do it is get the recipe and get support. The worst thing that you could do is trying to do this on your own. I remember when I first started running paid advertising, I think I lit $30,000 on fire. The problem with watching these live, watching YouTube videos or reading books or, trying to piece it all together is that as soon as you start looking at this information and hit a road bump, that's it, right? You kind of give up. Without the clarity, there's no action. So join us on the inside of our 10K in 30-day program. There is the website in the chat. You can find out exactly what's covered in each module, exactly the kind of support that we give you. You get there's 4 live Q&A calls a week. I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. There's one day, I think Tuesday, there's no calls. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you can jump on and get your questions answered. We have a Facebook group. You get personalized one-on-one calls with a mentor. Facebook ad support, copywriting support, people to take a look, give you a second glance over your videos. You get a great community of love leaders and women who are really on the same journey with you. And I think trying to do this on your own, you're gonna hit a road bump, and then what do you do? So it's this great information, but how do I apply it to my business? That's the kind of clarity and confidence that I want for you. That's the kind of clarity and confidence that gets results. Harshada says, there's no way you can do it on your own. What you teach is really priceless and so valuable. Thank you for sharing that. Anna says, something similar I have right now. Yeah, she said she just sent me videos, which is not hers, but her mentor, and there is no coaching. Exactly. So, if you're just alone with information and you don't have people to talk to, you're going to struggle with, well, this is great information, but how do I take that and apply it to my specific case? Some of the people that join our programs, they already have websites, or they already have a program, or they have a piece over here, or they might have some people on their email list, or they have an idea for a book. They have kind of pieces and they don't know what should I focus on first. A lot of people ask me, do I need a YouTube channel first? Do I need an email list first? So what we really give you is this recipe, which is all based on setting up a sales attraction system. And each module shows you how to create that foundation and then add on top of it. And now this, and now this, and then your mindset's going to come in, right? And okay, now deal with this part. So it's kind of like climbing a ladder where each platform brings you to the next step. That's how it's laid out for you. And you definitely want to make sure that you have support. Otherwise, like Anna said here, having information really turns into transformation when you put it into action. And right between the information and the transformation is this thing called clarity. Super powerful. I love all of these questions. What other questions do you guys have for me here today? want to make sure I've covered everything. So happy that you guys are tuning in here live. Let me go back and check on the pre-questionnaire because there were so many that I never have time to answer them all. Great to see you guys. Some of you guys that have asked questions are here live, which is awesome. I think I've covered all of them here. Let me just do one more sweep. So the people are asking, how much does your program cost? What we want you to do is go and apply to speak with a member of our team. I don't talk about the price of it because we have different programs and I don't know where you're at in your commitment level. I don't know if we can help you. So what we do is set up an application so you guys can go through, speak to a member of our team. We'll talk to you about your ideas, what you've been struggling with, and then be able to direct you to the proper program that can support you and also, you know, where you're at financially with your budget. So that's why we don't just have a enroll, click here and join. We want to find out, you know, what's the best lane, what's the best program to really enroll you into. So check out 10kinthirty-dayprogram.com. When you go to that website, you will see a link to apply. You'll answer some questions and get on the phone with a member of my team. If we can help you, we'll definitely tell you guys all about, you know, what it costs and get you in the right program. That's why we don't talk about that on our live Q&As. But let me show you guys something here. I'm going to pull up some more slides. This is really what I want to leave you guys with here. It's one of my favorite quotes from Napoleon Hill. And he says, education consists not so much of knowledge, but of knowledge effectively and persistently applied. People are paid not merely for what they know, but more particularly for what they do with what they know. So don't just let this be another webinar that you attend and take some great notes and some great ideas, but take action on it. You can be the best kept secret in your niche, but unless you put that into action and get it out there for people, nobody can consume it. So don't just let this be another collection of great ideas. Take action on it. Take action. This is how, you know, you meditate, you get inspiration. Maybe the inspiration today is, you know, coming on this live Q&A. Right? So it's like you pray for something, and then when God, Source, Spirit, Universe shows you, here it is, you know, here's the teacher, here's the recipe, or here's the answer, you've got to take action on it. That's what turns dreams, wishes, and hopes into reality, into real transformation. So don't just let this be another webinar or masterclass that you attend and take some great notes, guys. Take action on it. Whether it's to join our program, somebody else's. We've got thousands of results, a great program. I'm totally biased. Absolutely. I am totally biased. I've taken literally now thousands of women through this. I think it's the best program, not only for mindset, but sales, marketing, video, advertising, overcoming your gremlins, getting clear on your program names, setting up your sales attraction system. You can get all of that done within 90 days and not have to do it alone. You know, a lot of our clients say, you know, we just had this, a lot of women are like, oh my God, you know, I don't want to tell my husband I'm doing this. You know, one of our clients said yesterday, you know, my husband finally looked at me and said, I'm so proud of you. She was crying when she said it. It's just such a rad feeling to help transform people's lives. I don't think it ever gets boring. It never gets old. It's really, really rad. And love that experience for each and every one of you, especially if you're feeling called to do this. You know, you wouldn't be on this webinar. You'd be out, you know, doing something else. So when you pray for an answer, take action when it presents itself. That's what's going to really bring you guys a ton of transformation. You are welcome. You're welcome, lovers. I've had so much fun with you here today. Thank you for tuning in live. Again, this is Vanessa Simpkins from takeyourpowerbacknow.com. Check out our 10K in 30-day program. Apply if you want to find out about getting support, making sure that you're not alone in this process. There's no need for you to struggle or bumble about. There's no need for you to spend 9 months or a year setting this up. In the next 30, 60, 90 days, you could have a completely different life, a sales attraction system, an online business that lets you make money from home. You could take it traveling with you, change people's lives. There's never been a better time. So make sure that you check out our website and tune in next week. Every week we do these live Q&As. Sometimes we have guests on here as well. Thank you again for typing, for showing up, and for asking all these amazing questions. And you really pat yourselves on the back. If you're watching, I don't care if you're catching the replay, if you're here live, pat yourselves on the back. There's 10,000 other places you could be right now investing your time and energy, and you showed up here for you, for your family, for your potential clients. And that, you know, if you take action on this, this will bring you results. So I love you guys. Have an amazing week. Thanks for tuning in to Love Leaders Unite, and I will see you real soon. Bye. Bye, lovers.